Hello and welcome to Chapter 6. You know, how a hitter starts is incredibly important to their ability to smoothly and efficiently proceed throughout the remainder of the swing. If certain parts of the body begin in improper locations, the entire swing can be influenced to a degree. You know, a good example of what we're talking about here is most commonly found with young hitters in the back elbow positioning. You know, we have fostered generations of hitters with the old get that back elbow up syndrome. Now, it's true that the back elbow will come up to a degree when you're moving from your A position into your B position, but starting it in the A position creates a series of mechanical issues on the approach to the pitch, such as hitching the hands, dead hands, and all the terribly incorrect angles that the bat head is going to take on the way to the pitch. Now, with the importance of the start position, we're going to review in detail all of the upper body issues with numeric listings shown on the photo illustration. Beginning with number 1, the chin. The chin is level and situated over the front shoulder, which is also level. Remember, control over the head is vital throughout the swing because the head contains the eyes. Keep that head quiet. Number 2, the hands and forearms are positioned so as to create a house peak triangle, as shown by the lines in the example. Note, the importance of having the forearms in this position helps to keep the hands free to move properly into the next phase of the swing, or the B position. Improper positioning in the beginning leads to poor habits such as bar arm locking or hitching the hands, and just creates a whole sundry of different types of undesired contact issues. Keeping the hands at the top of the individual's personal strike zone is a big important issue too. You've got to keep those hands up there. Number 3, in regards to proper height of the hands in A position, the circle denotes the general area the hands can be found in. The highlighted ear hole on the batting helmet in this image indicates a general rule of thumb for where the top hand should be. If the bottom hand were to exceed the imaginary line running from the ear hole of the helmet, the hands would be too high in the starting position of the set. This is also a helpful gauge in keeping the hands above the strike zone. Note, too, that the top hand palm is in a 90-degree angle, straight up and down. Very important, especially as it moves into the B position. We'll talk about that later. Number 4, the arrow points to the general location of the top of the back shoulder, which is the ideal point of reference for positioning the hands away from the midline of the body. Again, note, in a proper A position, the ear hole of the batting helmet is usually aligned with the midline of the upper body, and can be another useful checkpoint gauge to reference correct alignment. With number 5, the angle of the bat head should be at a 45-degree angle, straight back over and just outside the edge of the back shoulder. Many times, if the bat head is angled in such a way that it's between the back of the batting helmet and the shoulder, bat wrap will occur. And bat wrap is going to create a longer arc for the bat head to travel to the pitch. This starting position may not totally prevent bat wrap, but will help to reduce the risk of a little bit of a longer swing. In number 6, in the A position, the weight distribution will have a slight lean towards the back side. This is known as the 60-40 weight distribution we've talked about, with 60% being on the back leg and 40 on the front side. Now, in some cases, it may be necessary for the younger hitters to go to a 70-30 weight distribution, particularly when they have a difficult time staying back. However, regardless of which weight distribution you use, the hips need to be level at the start. Now, in item number 7, the head should be set squared towards the pitcher with both eyes forward and level. The head will remain in this position throughout a good portion of the swing. Just after the C position, the chin will drop in slightly onto the back shoulder as it rotates through. Other than this movement, every swing must be mastered so as to keep the head still or quiet, just as we've referenced earlier. In number 8, in the A position, as previously mentioned, it is vitally important to remember that the bottom hand and the knob of the bat should rest atop the hitter's strike zone. Many times the hitter's hands, as they wait for the delivery of the pitch, have a tendency to drop or sag inside the strike zone. Now, this is going to cause an uppercut in the swing and lessens the ability to effectively hit a pitch in the upper third to one half of the strike zone. In number 9, the distance between your body and where your hands are in the A position can easily be determined by using a measurement we call the top hand's pinky to thumb distance. And basically, you're putting the thumb on the top of your shoulder with the pinky in contact with the bottom knuckle. This distance varies with each player because of hand size, but depending upon the player's hand size, it is a good reference for a consistent hand placement.